Okay. What I want to say is that I'm a furry, and well, let's just say that things haven't been going my way lately. My parents aren't home, so they don't have to know about this. But okay, bottom line: 17, public school, good friends. Yet somehow that isn't enough. I have been ridiculed, made fun of, and laughed at, not only by the kids in my school, but by my parents. This is a cry out to the world. If I have an interest, and if people don't listen to it, they like, my parents are like freak out. They go berserk when I talk about stuff that's furry related. So if I'm going, so I had to hide it. Okay, let me see how I started off. It was it was like early in the summer, actually late in the summer. We got back from a convention. No, wait. Yeah, we got back from a convention. It was in Indianapolis. I don't live in Indianapolis, so don't ask. It wasn't a furry convention. It was just a thing called Gen Con. What it is like a gaming convention, and I had so much fun there. I didn't even know what was going on because we went there for business. My dad had business there. Anyway, when we got there, I got a lot of stuff, and it was pretty cool. But there was this one thing I really liked, and that was this tail. Well, I bought the tail, and when I got home, I was wearing it all the time. And one day, my mom found out, and she was like, "Take that thing off. It's stupid." I was like, "No." She then yelled at me, and I yelled at her, and when I went to my room, she came back and she told me what was wrong, and this is what I don't like. I hate this. It's when people tell you, "Oh, what's wrong? Tell me. And I'm like, fine, you want to know, I'll tell you. But that's the thing. If you tell someone that you're not want to tell, you say the wrong things. So I told her what a furry was, but I don't think I said it the right way. And their first reaction was, "Wait, you want to fuck animals?" I was like, "No, I don't want to fuck animals." And I was like, "Oh, watch your language with me, young boy." I was like, "What the fuck? I'm 17." And she's like, ugh. So anyway, later that day, I thought it was no big deal. So I went down, played some video games, went back up, and I saw my mom crying. Apparently, she thought I was a freak. I've been a furry for 3 years now. It wasn't until last year, well, not even last year. Yeah, 2008, summer of 2008 is when she found out. She then told my dad told my sister. It got chaotic. Anyway, what happened next was they decided to ground me. They were going to take all my stuff away, like games, like computer time, all that stuff. So I couldn't even go on or talk to people. It's pretty much a cutback from socializing. So the reason they did that was because they were afraid I was going to go with the wrong people, and by people they mean furries. They didn't like that. In fact, the day where my mom was all upset, I asked them, "Well, we people are and she was like, "No, you're not group. You're not we people." I was like, "We're people with common interest." How can she say that? So I'm like, what the hell? So anyway, I'm an anthropomorphic fox. Love to draw. I love animals, and that's what I am. But my parents don't see it that way. It got worse after that. Believe me, it got way worse. Apparently, afterwards, I've been getting really angry, and they've seen I had emotional problems. Their solution? Therapy. That's right, boys and girls. When you're a furry, you get sent to therapy, at least in my house. You may think, "Oh, no way, this kid's lying here." Oh, you didn't get sent to therapy. Who gets sent to therapy for being a furry? Well, I do, okay? I go to therapy because I'm a furry. Not because I'm a psychopath or anything like that, like a rapist or anything, like a schizophrenic, I don't know. It's they sent me to therapy, and I was so pissed off. Well, let me step back a moment. Before they sent me to therapy, I've been having outbursts, just getting angry at them. One time I went to my room and destroyed it. I ripped everything apart, killed I didn't kill anything else. If you call killing posters something, but I like ripped everything apart. Like, just got angry, mad. I just threw my chair down, and everything, because I was like, oh god, they hate me. They hate me. And you know what? I think they do. They do hate me. But now I'm more calm. I'm like, it doesn't matter if they hate me. I'm my own person. So anyway, I got sent to therapy, and they're all like, my therapist was like, he was saying that I'm okay, that I'm not insane, I'm not crazy, I'm not some sort of pedophile. I'm a normal person. What he did say though is I had to work on my grades, which I was like, what the fuck? Why did my grades have to do with anything with this? Ever since then, I was laying low. Okay, I'm done with my rant. But I got a few things to say afterwards, right as of now. First of all, why do parents go off saying that it's not okay for a kid being for who they are? They have a right for being who they are. It doesn't matter what their sex is, what their nationality, everything, like sexual orientation, preference, anything like that, like what they believe in, if they have a belief or they don't. It doesn't matter, because as long as they aren't doing anything bad, then it shouldn't matter, because they're not going to hurt anyone. As long as they're not hurting anyone else, even if they don't, it's not even hurting themselves, because it's who they think they are. So how is that hurting themselves? And like, if it's hurting others, no, it can't. Being a furry can't do that. I lost my tail. They took it away from me. I loved it though. I hide things from them now. I'm like, every time I go up and draw, I had to, like, when they come in my room, I gotta hide it, like, somewhere, like, anywhere. Like, sometimes I put it in my mouth and eat it. And they're like, what are you eating? Like, oh, nothing. Oh. Yeah, that's what I am. That's how I am. I think my parents are the one that's messed up. They always say it's always to be tolerant for others. Well, they never say who to be tolerant to. Well, I've learned that. I learned that you have to be tolerant to everyone, no matter who they are, how they act. You gotta respect others' opinions and beliefs. If you don't, well, that makes you an asshole. And so, I'm just saying, if you have a parent, and if you're a furry, and they don't treat you with respect, you just have to deal with it. I had to deal with it, but that doesn't mean they're right. They could be wrong in so many ways. I mean, why do they have to be like that? Why do parents have to be so strict on children? I'm 17. I don't have to deal with this. I've been a furry for 3 years, and they don't know what to do. They don't know how I think. It's not the child's fault. It's the child wants to be what they want to be. It's not wrong. It's usually when something goes wrong in the child's life, like they become like a pedophile or like anything like that, it's because of what they experience through like adults. I chose to be a furry, but I didn't get influenced though. I wasn't influenced by anyone to become a furry. I chose on my own will. I didn't like say like, hey, this guy's furry, I'm gonna be a furry too. Although I do know people are like that, but I'm not one of those. I learned on my own. My parents, well, I just wish that if they do see this, which I hope they don't, because if they do, I'm screwed. If they do see this, well, first of all, I want to say that if Mom and Dad, I'm sorry if I made this video. It's not all my fault. I don't know. I'm sorry. There. Okay, so by then they would like, maybe they'll forgive me or not. But I'm a furry and I'm proud to be one. I don't care what people say. People make fun of me at school about it, but when your parents make fun of you for it, that's when it gets out of line. They may say they love you, but really, it doesn't really matter, because they can love you, but they can't respect you. It's kind of an oxymoron there, but that's how life is. Life is full of twists and turns and like loops and circles and all those. Well, guess that's it. For all those furries out there, I hope you get this message across to everyone and like tell people how I am and like ask them like if you can help me, because I am really in a tight spot. Okay, later.